Hello friends, welcome you all to another video. And today in this lecture we are going to learn what are the adjectives and adverb. We are going to learn the uses of adjectives as well as adverb, and again we are going to learn so many things about these two important figure of speech. So let's start with it. So before we start, you should remember that we mentioned adjective and adverbs while learning sentence stress. These words are stressed while speaking as they give out important information. We will cover this section by using a discovery approach in which you will discover and use adjectives and adverbs through activities. So let's begin. So review the notes in the table which you can see on your screen before beginning the discovery. So what is the adjectives? Words that describe or modify a noun or pronoun. In simple words, adjectives describe a person or things. For example, Rita is a pretty girl. Here, the word pretty is describing a noun, that is the girl. I am tall. Here, the tall word describing I, that is pronoun. Now, let's move to adverbs. So, what are adverbs? Words that describe or modify a verb, adjective, or another adverb. They answer questions like how, when, where, how much, how often about the word they are describing. Note, adverbs modify phrases, clauses, and sentences too. But here, we are not going to go in detail about those things. Examples, Rally speaks fast. Here, the fast word describing a verb speaks. She is very nice. Here, the very word describing an adjective nice. They run extremely slowly. Here, extremely this word is actually describing the adverb slowly. Now let's move to the comparative forms of adjectives as well as adverbs. So these are used to compare two things usually formed by adding er at the end of the adjective. For example, Robert is richer than Bob. Here we can say that Robert is a noun and Bob is also noun. So here we have used the word richer, that is the adjective, and here we are comparing to Robert to Bob. Next example, your food is sweeter than hers. Again here the comparison between the two nouns your and hers. Okay. Now let's move to the adverb. These are used to compare two words usually formed by adding er at the end of the adverb. For example, Emily types faster than Sheila. Here again, the faster is word about the type. So it is describing a verb. He works harder than his wife. Again, here the harder work is about the work. It describes a verb. Now let's move to the superlative form. That is, we are here degrees. Okay. So in the superlative forms, these are used to compare three or more things, usually formed by adding est at the end of the adjectives. For example, your shoes are the cleanest. This rope is the thinnest. So here we can see that the comparison between the nouns is there. Now let's move to the adverbs. So these are used to compare three or more things, usually formed by adding est at the end of the adjective. She slept the longest. He answered the quickest. Here we can say that longest word is about the sleep, that is slept, and quickest word is about the answered. Now let's move ahead and just see the common irregular adjectives and common irregular adverbs. So their comparative and superlative form are not made by the rules above which we have seen in previous slides. For example, if you use the word good, so it is a comparative may be better and the superlative may be best. Okay. Likewise, little, less, least, much, more, most, bad, worse, worst. Again, if you look at the common irregular adverb, here again, here is not good but well, better, best, then little, less, least, much more, most, bad, worse, worst. Now let's move to the last aspect of today's lecture, that is the long adjective. usually combined with the four syllables, and long adverb, again the four syllable word. For more longer adjectives, the comparative is made by adding the word more, for example, more beautiful, and the superlative is made by adding the word most, for example, most beautiful. For example, Rima is more beautiful than Simran. Rima is the most beautiful among the girls. Okay, so these are the examples of adverb. Let's move to the adjectives. Let's move to the adverb. So for more longer adverb, the comparative is made by adding the word more, for example, more beautifully, and the superlative is made by adding the word most, for example, most beautifully. For example, Rima described the book in a more beautiful manner than Simran. Rima described the book in the most beautiful manner. So guys, here I have completed the first part of the adjective and adverb. So here we have learned the definition, then the degrees, and then some common irregular adjectives and other things. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you are new to my YouTube channel, and please hit the like button. Thank you very much.